All right, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:19. Usually what I do is I make myself a cup of coffee, grab a glass of water, and then I sit down here and I have my journal. This is where I keep all my notes. And then over here is the King James Bible. Now I used to off and on read from the New Living Translation for many years. But the most I could read at a time would be maybe 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. And that would be the book of Proverbs, because I was trying to read a chapter a day, every day for a month, just to see how that would go. And that's pretty much it. I would try that off and on. It would be years and years and years and years since I'd ever went through the whole Bible. Probably, I would say it's probably been about 30 years since I've gone through the whole Bible. And then last year, I decided to switch in February. As soon as Russia invaded Ukraine, I switched over to the King James Version. And I've been reading it nonstop ever since for just about 1 year now, almost a 1 year anniversary. And last year, I read this entire book 4 times. So the first time took me 5 months, then 3 months, then a month and a month. And I am in the book of Esther right now. I just have to read to the end of Malachi, and then I am done my first pass of the King James Bible for 2023. So I am at, where am I at here? I'm at Esther right now. This is where I'm at. So I got to read. I'll probably be done that this morning after this video. And then I got Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, all the way. I've already read Isaiah once. Yesterday I went through, so I basically have, once I get done Esther, what is that? Page 500. And if you go all the way to the end of Malachi, 885, so 300 pages. That's like a book, a fiction book. So if you have a book like this, which I have not read, Unmerited Favor by Joseph Prince. And I spent time reading this. Where are we at here? 321 pages. So basically less than a book, one of those books. And that, I could read a book like this probably over a weekend. So I'm not a fast reader either. Yesterday I listened to, where was I? Right here, Galatians. I listened to Galatians all the way to the end of Revelation. So what is that? When you listen to it, 1087 to 1150. So just over 100 pages. And you can pretty much, I think if you did it right, you could probably listen to the New Testament in a couple of days. I think it takes like 20 hours, something like that. The whole book, if you were to listen to the whole book at 1.3 times speed, you can actually get through the whole Bible in 71 hours on average. You read 4 times faster than you listen, which is kind of interesting. You can actually, it takes me about 3 hours, I would say, to get through the book of Genesis, maybe the most, maybe a couple of hours. Romans takes me about, I don't know, 30 minutes in that range. It takes about an hour to get through the book of Revelation. Just depends how heavy the content. Isaiah could take me 3 days to get through the book of Isaiah. I've done it in 1. But if you go through Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, and Ezekiel, your head is going to be so full. And that's pretty much where I'll probably be at this weekend, is going through Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, and the rest. So anyways, hopefully you got something out of it. Hopefully this encourages you to read the King James Bible. I'm scared to jump to these other versions like the New King James or the Message, because I'm worried that that novelty will wear off and my hunger will wear off if I switch to another version. So right now, because I read this, I'll read till 7 o'clock and then I'll take off to work, come home, read for another hour or so at about 3 o'clock to about 5, and then maybe about an hour at night. So I'm reading about 5 hours a day. And I'm also listening to the audio Bible during the day as well. So that should say something right there. Give it a try. You'll learn to love this book after a while, especially like right now. I find last night, just for fun, before bed, I was at the kitchen counter here, and she says, you know what this book does? Look at this, watch this, watch this, watch this. It closes. She's like, come to bed. So that's her humor. It's kind of funny. I have to put the Bible down now. Anyways, hope you got something out of this. Thanks for watching. See you in another video. Bye for now.